Hey guys, I'm Hovik, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the basic ritual tools used within Wicca. So, right here-ish, you should see I will post a photo of the tools. There they are. And now I'm going to go ahead and talk about them. So, in Wicca, there are about 4 tools that are sort of, you probably go with 5, I guess. 5 tools that are essential and are kind of um, generally seen as pretty ubiquitous within various Wiccan traditions that you'll find coming to this path. Um, the four, each of the 4 altar tools that I talk about, the ritual tools that I talk about, are associated with a direction and with an element, and they also serve a particular purpose within the craft. So, first I'm going to start off in the north, and the north is represented by a couple different things, but traditionally it is represented with the pentacle. So the pentacle altar tile is the tool that is used in the north. So on a Wiccan altar, this represents north, and it is the star with a circle encased. That's called a pentacle. Now, that is used for a number of different reasons. The altar pentacle is used for focusing energy. It's used for charging items. It can also hold items and placing. So I can lay things on there, but I can lay things on here like I would if I was going to charge an item or bless an item, or if I wanted to consecrate something, I can place it on here as a sacred symbol to charge and protect that altar, that item as well. Now, the north is also about, as it contains the element of earth within Wicca, it's the realm of earth. And earth is about grounding and stability, and also about abundance and fruitfulness and all those things. So I can use that altar tool to draw those different kinds of energies to me. So if I want to do an abundance spell or a spell about money and prosperity, I might use my altar pentacle as a focal point for that particular purpose. The next altar tool that I'm going to talk about is the athame. The infamous athame. This right here. The ceremonial dagger. Now, traditionally, the athame is black-handled and is double-edged. My athame is not black-handled. I believe it is double-edged. Actually, this is a double-edged blade, but the handle is not black. It's actually a kind of brownish mahogany color almost. I've had it for years. I love it. Now, the athame is used for directing energy, for controlling, and for kind of acting as a extension of your own energy as well. A lot of people sometimes will interchange the athame and the wand. I like to kind of use my wand for different things. For me, my athame is my tool of choice for directing energy and for doing things like that, so that's what I use. It's associated with the east and the element of air, and air is about inspiration and knowledge and communication and speech, obviously, and it is the dawning, the start point, which is why it said that's, like, in my eyes, it's the most important tool. So the next tool is the wand, and this is my wand right here. You can see it. Now, traditionally, the wand is the length of your arm, from your middle finger to the your elbow right there. That's how long my wand is. There are a number of different woods that you can use your wand. A lot of wands that you'll see are made of different materials. Sometimes wood, metal, a mixture of both. Sometimes they're resin. It can be a number of different things. Sometimes you'll see crystal wands as well. Traditionally, the wand is made of wood. Typically, it is either oak for masculine energy, or it is willow for feminine energy. Now, the wand is representative of the element of fire, so it is about creation and passion and strength and courage. It also represents, in another kind of aspect of Wicca, it also represents the male phallus, so it's the male generative force. And so a lot of the old traditional wands that you will see sometimes will be very phallic. I mean, my wand doesn't look like a phallus, but it is phallic shaped. I mean, it's long, and it's, pointed sort of a little bit on the end, and so it's phallic shaped. It has a phallic element to it. So like I said, it is used similar to, a lot of people will kind of interchange it with the athame, and so it can be used for directing energy, for extending your own energy out, and for, calling and drawing down different spirits and energies that you wish to work with. The wand, I also use my wand for, and a lot of people will sometimes also interchange with the athame for casting a circle. So when I cast a circle, I will use my wand and I will extend it outward, and I will draw out my circle in ritual space. Hopefully you saw that. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'll do a different video kind of maybe going over how to do a ritual or something like that. So that's what the wand is used for. The next altar tool that I'm going to talk about is the chalice. This is a chalice. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get into chalice, really quick, another item associated with, I'm sorry, I need to backtrack just a few, to east and air. Another altar tool that's very, very common and very, very important is the bell. Now, I don't have my bell with me. It's being used for something else right now, so I have my little shaker, my rattle. And that provides the same type of thing. So we use the bell and the shaker, or the rattle, so to speak, for calling in spirits. It's also good for cleansing and purifying and harmonizing a space. So that's what we use it for. And like I said, it represents air and sound. It's the sound element of the air that we get into. So that's what that represents. So I wanted to just really quick get that before I completely forgot about it. So now, the west. West, we have the chalice. The chalice represents the womb of the goddess. It represents the element of water, so it is the cup of life. It usually will have water in it, usually fresh water, and it is used to, again, to represent the West. And the West is about, it's watery, obviously, so it's about emotions and feelings, and also about the ancestors and healing. So, and also, like I said, it's the female generative force, so this represents the womb of the woman. And so the chalice and the wand go together in what is known as the Great Rite. And I'm going to try and do this with one hand. And basically what the Great Rite is you take your chalice, and the high priestess will hold the chalice up, and the high priest will have the wand, and they will insert the wand into the chalice, thus basically stimulating what would be the Great Rite, or the great sexual act, the union of the god and the goddess to create life upon earth. And that's what that represents. Now, a lot of people sometimes will also interchange the chalice with the cauldron. This is my cauldron right here. I've had it forever. And so you can also use that as well. I personally like to use my cauldron for different things as well in addition. I mainly keep my cauldron for more ceremonial fire magic. If I want to do water work, I will. But generally speaking, if I'm doing things like the Great Rite and using that and the water element, I'm using my chalice for that. Another tool that's not really a tool but more of an implement that we use as well within the craft is the candle. Now, a lot of people use candles. Obviously, we use candles a lot because, we need light. But candles are really great because, like I said, they represent the element of fire as well. And they also are good because fire brings illumination, it brings change, it brings creation. It is also the fire of life. When you have an altar, the first candle lit on the altar is usually your main altar, your altar candle, in addition to the candles for your deities. So I like having my altar candle there to act as a working candle for when I need to charge an item, bless it with fire, or anything like that. Then I have a living flame living on my altar that I can use for that purpose. So, those are some of the tools used within the craft in Wicca. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below in the comment section. If you like this video, leave a like, thumbs up for that. And obviously, please subscribe. Hopefully you do if you enjoyed this. There will be more videos to come. You can be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will put the link right here. And it is at HGMagic, and you can follow me with that. It was HGMagic with a CK, all one word. So hopefully you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.